The other really exciting piece is how valuable long-term, traditional energy efficiency, and I only air quotes around traditional because this is installing stuff, whether it's insulating attics or HVAC or heat pumps or any number of types of equipment behind the meter, chillers, refrigerants, refrigeration systems, you name it. Now, we are able to, in a non-shifting world, we're actually implementing a key measure. Those measures have useful lives. And we're able to pay out for the useful life of the measure based on that first year that we're measuring. How did you affect load? That then is replicated in out years. We're paying out over the course of this first year. So you'll be fully paid out at the end of 13 months, essentially quarterly for each project. But for projects where we install HVAC or a chiller, or you do, that has a useful life, we will actually pay for the system's benefit over the useful life. The way flex market has been constructed previously is kind of the reverse of any traditional energy efficiency program, which is we are measuring and quantifying the total system's benefit. That's literally what we do. What did you do to the grid and what is that worth? And traditionally, like every utility program in California roughly is running on a total resource cost test equation, which says the administrative cost and the customer spend plus the incentive that is delivered must equal the total system's benefit, or at least that's a TRC of 1. That's cost effective. And so one of the things that's happening, it's always been a big problem, is that deep retrofits require investing in stuff, COGS, which is really a good thing. But when you have to take that out of the incentive value, even though these projects often deliver great value, a chiller that's being installed, it's really about comfort and other reasons that it's being done by the customer using their own money, gets deducted out of the system's benefit, which we never believed made any sense. So that's changed in market access. And they've removed the participant cost, also known as COGS, from the payment process that we're delivering. So we're now able to pay out the total system's benefit minus only admin, which is drastically more valuable for long-term energy efficiency measures that are being implemented. And these are just some examples of the value change that we're seeing. These are on the top are projects that were in the flex market last year, running on total resource cost test, where we're deducting the value or the cost, that the customer is spending on their project. And we're seeing, lighting and, things like refrigeration and HVAC having enormous step ups in value, because again, that the cost to the customer is no longer pulled out of the incentive, it's payable, and it's payable to the aggregator, which makes a ton of sense, right? Like, why in the world should the benefit to the system deduct the spend that the customer is giving for their own bill savings and comfort and the likes? It's never really, it's been something that many of us have been arguing for well over a decade, but now but it's been actually implemented in this market access program for the summer emergency. So drastic increases in values across the board, and the more COGS you have, the bigger the increase. But again, deep retrofits deliver deep savings. It's always been the TRC calculation that makes it look not cost effective. And we even see cases, this is a residential case, where things that were totally not in the money last year because of those COGS are now quite valuable in the market, in market access, using this new cost test approach. So I don't know how many of you are Arrested Development fans, but I just keep saying there's a lot of money in the banana stand. If you don't understand that reference, you can Google it.